Ever wonder if there's a secret language of love, a hidden code to unlock a woman's deepest desires? What if I told you that it's less about grand gestures or pickup lines and more about understanding the intricate dance of human connection and becoming the kind of man who naturally inspires attraction? Get ready to ditch the confusing dating advice and dive into the real art of sparking and sustaining a woman's interest, even when the initial spark seems elusive. The quest for desire can often feel like navigating a labyrinth blindfolded. Many men find themselves perplexed, wondering why some women seem to gravitate towards them effortlessly, while others remain uninterested, or worse, lose interest over time. The truth is, desire isn't always a spontaneous explosion of fireworks. For most women, it's a more nuanced and responsive process, often needing the right context and careful cultivation to truly ignite. This isn't about manipulation or becoming someone you're not. Instead, it's about a journey of self-improvement, genuine connection, and a deep understanding of what truly captivates the human heart. By focusing on becoming your best self and mastering the subtle art of emotional and physical connection, you can create a magnetism that draws women in, fosters deep desire, and keeps the flame burning brightly. The foundation: becoming your most attractive self. Inner work first. Before you even think about approaching a woman, the real work begins with you. Think of it as building a robust, appealing vessel before setting sail. This foundational work isn't about faking it till you make it. It's about authentic growth that makes you genuinely more desirable from the inside out. Embrace authenticity and confidence. One of the most profound revelations you can have in your dating life is that authenticity is your superpower. Many men, especially when nervous or awkward, fall into the trap of putting on a facade, rehearsing lines, or trying to be someone they think women want them to be. But here's the kicker. If a woman doesn't see the real you, how can she possibly fall for the real you? And if she doesn't like the authentic you, then she's simply not compatible, and that's perfectly okay. True confidence stems from self-worth, from a deep and unshakable belief in who you are. It's not about arrogance or boasting, which often betray insecurity. Instead, it's a quiet assurance, a sense of being secure in your accomplishments, abilities, and inherent value as a human being. This self-assuredness translates into a relaxed demeanor, strong eye contact, and an easy way of carrying yourself that signals safety and competence. If you find yourself disliking certain aspects of yourself, work on changing them, not for others, but for you. This journey of self-improvement for your own sake is what truly builds lasting confidence. The power of vulnerability, counterintuitive as it may sound, vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a profound strength. In a world that often teaches men to suppress emotions and appear stoic, the willingness to be truly open stands out. Being vulnerable means being willing to tell a joke that might not land, to assert an opinion that could displease someone, to sit with strangers, or to ask a woman out knowing you might face rejection. These are acts of courage, signaling to the world, I don't care what you think of me. This is who I am, and I'm not anyone else. This shows high status and emotional security, distinguishing you from those who constantly seek approval or hide behind a facade. As the saying goes, people are attracted to each other's flaws. Embracing your imperfections and sharing your true self, without restraint or the need to be perfect, creates deeper, more genuine connections. Cultivate a life of contentment and passion. A truly attractive man is one who has a rich and fulfilling life of his own, independent of a romantic partner. Develop hobbies, pursue interests, and find passions that genuinely light you up. Whether it's playing an instrument, engaging in sports, exploring new cultures, or diving into coding, having a life you love makes you a more interesting person to be around and signals that a partner would add to your life, rather than being the sole source of your happiness. This inner contentment reduces any desperate energy, making you naturally more appealing. Furthermore, cultivating an optimistic mindset is a game changer. Positivity is infectious, drawing people in, while constant complaining or negativity can be a significant turnoff. Train yourself to focus on the good, to express gratitude, and to approach challenges with a solutions-oriented outlook. Prioritize self-care and well-being. Your physical and mental well-being forms the bedrock of your attractiveness. This isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling good, which radiates outward. Self-care is about elevating your overall well-being. This includes physical health. Ensure you get adequate sleep, maintain a nutritious diet, and engage in regular exercise. A healthy body often implies discipline and self-respect. Mental and emotional health. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to manage stress and anxiety. Learning to be kind to yourself rather than self-critical is vital for a positive self-image. Therapy can also be an invaluable tool for developing emotional maturity and processing challenges. The outer package. Grooming and presentation. While inner qualities are paramount, don't underestimate the power of presenting yourself well. This is about showing respect for yourself and for the person you're interacting with. Hygiene and scent. This is non-negotiable. Impeccable hygiene is foundational. Beyond basic cleanliness, a subtle and captivating fragrance can be a powerful, often subconscious attraction cue. Apply it to pulse points, ensuring it's noticeable but not overpowering. And choose a scent that suits your personality and the occasion. Don't forget fresh breath. It's a critical detail. Appearance and style. Your attire, hairstyle, and grooming communicate a lot about you. Dress neatly, in clothes that fit well and suit the situation. Update your hairstyle periodically. A good cut can significantly enhance your look. If you have facial hair, keep it trimmed and neat. These efforts signal that you care about yourself and the impression you make. While being jacked isn't a prerequisite, maintaining a healthy, lean physique often implies discipline and self-care, which women appreciate. The art of connection, from stranger to something more. Once you've cultivated your inner and outer game, it's time to apply these principles in your interactions. This is where the magic of human connection truly begins. Rethinking the approach. Forget everything you've heard about pickup lines or doing approaches. This mindset often turns a natural human interaction into a calculated attempt to get something from a stranger, usually with little regard for her feelings or the context. Women frequently complain about guys hitting on them badly, transparently, and without assessing their interest, especially in inappropriate settings like work or public transport. Instead, don't approach women. Just talk to people. Shift your mindset to simply wanting to meet interesting individuals and have enjoyable conversations. This is about being socially engaged, not strategically trying to score. The goal should be outcome independence. You're not invested in getting a specific result, like a number or a date, from this particular interaction. This removes pressure, allows you to be present, and makes the conversation flow more naturally. Embrace an abundance mindset. If this conversation doesn't lead to anything, there will be other opportunities. Starting conversations. The icebreakers. Initiating. A conversation doesn't have to be nerve-wracking. The key is to be observant, speak up, and be ready with a natural follow-up. Here are some tried-and-true methods. Disarming questions. Simple, easy-to-answer questions that break the ice without being intrusive. Excuse me, do you know where the nearest coffee shop is? Or, do you know where the restroom is? The secret is the follow-up. After she answers, bridge to a new topic and introduce yourself. Thanks, I'm John, by the way. Where are you from? Prop-based opener. Comment on something she's holding, wearing, or something in your shared environment. If she's looking at a painting, wow, that painting is amazing. If she has a unique accessory, that's a really cool bracelet. Where did you find it? Situational opener. Comment on something happening around you both. At a concert, have you heard these guys play before? It's a bit loud, isn't it? In a boring lecture, this professor could put a hyena to sleep, couldn't he? Opinion opener. Ask for her opinion or advice on something. This is highly engaging because everyone loves to share their thoughts. I'm new to this coffee shop. What's your recommendation? Or, honest opinion. Would this shirt look weird on me? Cold read. Make a general, non-specific statement about her personality, background, or emotional state. You don't look like you're from this neighborhood, or you seem like a creative person. You have an artistic vibe. This stands out and piques her curiosity, making her want to engage, whether she confirms or corrects your guess. Social opener. In a social setting, simply say, "Hey, I don't think I've met you. My name is your name." This subtly communicates that you're a socially connected person and immediately removes awkwardness. Direct opener. For the bold, a direct approach can be incredibly powerful if delivered with genuine confidence and a warm smile. "Hey, I know this is completely random, but I think you're really cute and I wanted to meet you." This clarifies your intent, shows courage, and prevents you from being friend-zoned from the start. The delivery is crucial. Confident voice, open body language, and a genuine smile. Mastering communication. Beyond the opener, once the ice is broken, the real work of building connection begins. This is where your emotional intelligence shines. Active listening. This is perhaps the most undervalued skill in dating. Truly hear her. Don't just wait for your turn to talk. Pay attention to her words, her tone, and her nonverbal cues. Show you're listening by rephrasing what she said. "It sounds like you really enjoy being out in nature." Ask open-ended questions that encourage her to share more rather than simple yes or no answers. Avoid interrupting her, giving curt replies, or letting your phone distract you. Emotional intelligence, EQ. This is your ability to understand and manage your own emotions, and to perceive and empathize with hers. It means being able to accept criticism, take responsibility for mistakes, and communicate your feelings clearly. Critically, it also means stepping into her shoes to truly understand her perspective, validating her emotions, even if you don't fully agree. Respect. Her as an equal, this is fundamental. Treat her courteously, value her opinions, and appreciate your differences. Don't speak down to her or dismiss her thoughts. Share authentically. While you shouldn't dominate the conversation by talking too much about yourself, don't be overly mysterious either. Share genuine stories about your life, your hobbies, and what you're passionate about. This allows her to get to know the real you and find common ground. Humor. A good sense of humor is incredibly attractive. It can ease awkward social situations, make her feel less stressed, and create a joyful atmosphere. However, be mindful of her reactions. Avoid forced jokes, insensitive humor, or anything that crosses a line. If she's not laughing, move on. Avoid common pitfalls. Steer clear of comparing her to others, especially exes, using vulgar language, exaggerating or lying about yourself, giving generic compliments, or being constantly negative. Don't pressure her with questions about the future too early in the relationship. These behaviors diminish your attractiveness and erode trust. Decoding her signals. Is she interested? Women often communicate attraction through a rich tapestry of subtle nonverbal cues. Think of it as a delicate language you need to learn to observe and interpret. While no single sign is 100% definitive, and explicit verbal consent is always crucial before acting on perceived interest, patterns of these behaviors can offer valuable insights. The gaze, eye contact. The eyes are often said to be windows to the soul, and they can certainly reveal interest. Prolonged gaze. If she holds your gaze for longer than usual, more than 3 to 5 seconds, it's a strong indicator. This can be sustained during conversation or quick glances when she thinks you're not looking, often accompanied by a shy smile or blush when caught. Looking you up and down. A subtle sweep of her eyes over your body can signal physical attraction. Dilated pupils. While difficult to consciously observe, dilated pupils can be a physiological sign of interest and excitement. The body's language, posture, and movement. Her body will often tell you more than her words. Open posture. Her body will likely be angled towards you, with uncrossed arms and legs. She might unconsciously remove barriers between you, like moving an object on a table. Leaning in. If she consistently leans in while you're talking, it indicates a desire for greater intimacy and that she's paying close attention to you. Mirroring. She might subconsciously mimic your gestures, posture, or even speech patterns. This mirroring is a sign of rapport and engagement. Preening behaviors. She may touch or adjust her hair, smooth her dress, or subtly check her reflection. This shows she's concerned with her appearance around you, wanting to look her best. Lip actions. Biting or licking her lips or keeping them slightly parted can be signs of nervousness, desire, or anticipation. Seeking touch. She might find subtle excuses for physical contact, like lightly touching your arm or shoulder during conversation, or a gentle brush against you as she passes by. Facial expressions and behaviors beyond the eyes. Other facial cues and general behavior provide insight. Genuine smiles. Look for a Duchenne smile, which involves the crinkling around the eyes, indicating a truly felt positive emotion. She might smile broadly every time she sees you, even if she was previously having a bad day. Blushing, flushing. An involuntary rush of blood to the face is a classic sign of attraction-induced nervousness or excitement. Increased enthusiasm. Her demeanor may visibly brighten when you enter a room or when she interacts with you. She seems happier and more eager to engage. Thoughtfulness and care. She might remember small details about your preferences, bring you your favorite coffee, or ask if you're okay if you seem down. This shows deep concern and affection. Sharing vulnerabilities. A significant sign of trust and deepening connection is her willingness to share personal details, weaknesses, insecurities, or silly childhood stories that she wouldn't normally reveal. This means she trusts you not to judge her and is looking for empathy and acceptance. Interest in your passions. She may genuinely learn about your hobbies or interests, even if they aren't her own, and actively participate with you. This indicates she values what makes you happy and wants to be part of your world. Initiating contact. If she frequently starts conversations, replies quickly and with detailed messages, or asks about your weekend plans, she's actively seeking to connect. It's crucial to look for patterns and consistency in these signs. One fleeting glance or a polite smile might not mean much, but a cluster of these cues over time suggests a growing interest. Igniting and sustaining desire, emotional and physical intimacy. So you've laid the groundwork, approached her like a human, and are seeing positive signs. Now, how do you truly ignite and sustain her desire? This requires understanding the unique nature of female desire and cultivating both emotional and physical intimacy. Understanding female desire, responsive versus spontaneous. This is perhaps one of the most important truths to grasp. For most women, desire is primarily responsive, not spontaneous. While many men experience spontaneous sexual desire, wanting sex, out of the blue, approximately 70% of women need sexual arousal or stimuli to precede the feeling of desire. This means they need to be turned on first. What activates responsive desire? Two key ingredients: low stress and erotic sensation. Our modern, busy, stress-filled lives often act as libido killers, activating our fight or flight response and shutting down the rest and digest functions responsible for relaxation and intimacy. Therefore, creating a low-stress environment and providing ample sensual stimulation are critical. Building emotional intimacy. The heart of desire, emotional connection, is the bedrock upon which lasting desire is built. It's the why behind the physical attraction, the depth that keeps her coming back. Meet her emotional needs. Pay close attention to her struggles, her worries, and her unspoken needs. Show her you're thinking of her with small, thoughtful gestures, like bringing her favorite snack or a little gift that reminds you of her. Going out of your way to support her, especially during challenges, personal, professional, or health-related, builds immense trust and strengthens your bond. Be dependable and present when she needs you. Prioritize quality time. In our busy world, undivided attention is a precious gift. Schedule dedicated dates, even if they're simple, like a romantic picnic or a quiet evening at home without distractions. Engage in meaningful activities together, avoiding passive routines like endless TV binging. This makes her feel heard, listened to, and truly understood. Show affection, non-sexual. Physical touch that isn't immediately sexual is vital for building emotional connection. Regular hugs, hand-holding, sweet kisses on the forehead or neck, or cuddling on the couch speak to women on a deeply emotional level and help her feel cherished, not objectified. This type of touch also helps de-escalate stress and arguments. Express admiration and love. Don't hold back in telling her how much you appreciate and admire her. Give genuine, specific compliments about her intelligence, humor, kindness, or achievements, not just her looks. Brag about her accomplishments to friends or thank her family for raising such an amazing person. Small, intimate expressions of love, like pouring her a glass of wine, offering a back massage, or leaving a loving note, often resonate more deeply than grand gestures. Accept her completely. One of the most loving things you can do is to accept her for who she is, flaws and all, without judgment or the expectation that she should change. If you're seeking unconditional love, you must demonstrate unconditional support. Don't criticize her thoughts or try to reshape her into someone else. Involve her circle. Befriend her friends and build rapport with her family. This shows you're serious about the relationship and signals your willingness to integrate into her life. Show her off. When the time is right and she's comfortable, be proud to show her off to the world. Introducing her to your friends and expressing your affection in public, if she's okay with PDA, signals your commitment and makes her feel valued. Be loyal and secure. Loyalty, honesty, and emotional support are non-negotiables. Make her a priority. Resolve arguments constructively and don't give up on her easily. Make her feel secure, knowing she can always count on you, and share her deepest secrets and insecurities without fear. Communicate feelings and nurture love. Be open about your own thoughts, desires, and vulnerabilities, and encourage her to do the same. Share your goals and dreams, and embark on new experiences together to foster growth. When you make mistakes, own up to them and take responsibility. This builds trust and strengthens the relationship. Cultivating physical desire. The spark with a strong emotional foundation. You can more effectively ignite and sustain physical desire. Remember, for most women, arousal is the precursor to desire, so you need to create the right conditions for that spark. The primacy of foreplay. For most women, foreplay isn't just a warm-up. It's essential to get in the mood for sex. This means engaging in kissing, sensual touching, a relaxing massage, or sexy talk before moving to the main event. Think of it as painting a masterpiece rather than just sketching a quick drawing. Openness to new experiences and fantasies. Intimacy can grow stale over time, so be open to discussing and exploring new experiences in the bedroom. Address the topic directly but respectfully. I was thinking about it, and I'm really excited for us to embark on something different. What are some of your fantasies? If she's not on board with a suggestion, that's okay. Compromise and find something you both enjoy. Ask what she likes. This cannot be emphasized enough. Many women may fake orgasms if their partner doesn't know what truly satisfies them. Don't let ego get in the way. See it as a learning opportunity. Directly ask her what she likes, what turns her on, and what feels good to her. Practice makes perfect, and tailoring your approach to her specific preferences is the surest way to her satisfaction. The art of balance. Don't come on too strong. This is a common pitfall. Many men, driven by scarcity mindset or outcome dependence, push too far, too fast, asking for too much too soon, a number, a date, or sex. This can quickly overwhelm her or make her feel pressured, leading to a soft no that might be missed or ignored. Instead, strike the right balance. Show active interest, make her feel good, and then give her space. Allow attraction to build. Organically, like befriending a cautious cat. Show interest, extend a finger, and then let her decide the next move. You can't force attraction, but you can create the conditions for it to blossom naturally. Respect her time and her decisions, even if it means stepping back. Desire, in its most profound sense, is not a game to be won, but a garden to be tended with patience, understanding, and unwavering care. It blossoms from the fertile ground of genuine connection, respect, and a deep appreciation for who a woman truly is, both inside and out. By committing to self-improvement, embracing authenticity and vulnerability, mastering the nuanced art of communication, and understanding the intricate workings of her heart and mind, you can become a man who not only attracts, but profoundly captivates. This journey is continuous, demanding a willingness to learn, adapt, and always prioritize the shared human experience over any predetermined outcome. Embrace the process, cherish the connection, and the desire you seek will naturally flourish.